Today we're going to bring in the little John Deere garden tractor and we're going to get busy on it. Alright, it's in. Had to keep pumping up the tires so I could get it in here, but I got it in here. Tomorrow we'll start to work on it and rip it all apart. Till tomorrow. Alright, let's get started on it. Battery unhooked here in a second, even though I know it's dead. Oh yeah, well, it's dirty. This thing is, look at that.
Inside there, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, something's chewed through that. Somebody was hungry.
Yeah. This should just come on.
Does it? Where? I thought it was supposed to.
Do that, you gotta slide the rod out, and you gotta take that.
But where's it slide out at?
You gotta take these two bolts off, and then these pop out.
Really?
And the rod will slide out.
Really?
Yep.
Let's see, because it doesn't do that on that one.
Right across. You get a 10 millimeter. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Now I see it.
I was gonna say, it just comes right off. There we go. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get this battery out of there real quick. It doesn't have anything to it because it's completely dead. But I'm at least gonna still. It might have some juice. I don't need no arcs.
So I gotta get that. I don't see how your PTO engages.
What do you mean how it is? It's right there on the side.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't see the pulley that, because that pulley doesn't move. I think it's that middle one that's bent.
It's the bottom one.
Yeah.
It's got a magnetic clutch. So when you pull that, it takes it, it smashes it together, pulls it up, and then engages it on the bottom pulley.
Yeah, but there should be a tensioner pulley on this, right? No.
Yeah, it should be on the mowing deck itself.
Yeah, I think it's that middle one that's bent, and that's why I can't move it.
I got you.
It don't move so that I can get it around that pulley.
I got you. Grab a swivel socket. disconnected. Pull it on up out here. I don't know if that's battery acid or if it's water from when it's sitting outside. Don't get any battery anyway. Yes. It is locked up big time. Almost close to being just all 10 and 12 maybe millimeter socket. Making a lot faster. Right? Yeah, it's 11. Starter wire out. Those right here just the plugs. I don't want to break it. I don't want to do any electrical work if I don't have to. Not that it's a big deal. Yeah, it's 4 jacks over there in front of the other John Deere's in there. Bill, I think I got all the wiring unhooked already. Yeah, I do. That was pretty quick, actually. So now I just gotta get the fuel line off here. If this little fuel pump's any good or not, then I guess we'll find out here soon. And there's definitely no fuel in it. That's off. Looks like a Torx bit. Oh, was that down front?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get the front one? No.
Oopsie. Can I have this plier?
Yeah.
This one, I thought I was done.
Yeah, it turned around fast, didn't it?
Don't look too bad. Might be able to get away with the belt.
What's that?
Like 5 extra bar. Might be able to with the belt.
Oh, yeah? Good deal. Oh, that's fine.
Doesn't look too bad.
Well, that's a good thing. It's in good shape. We'll use it. If not, we'll replace it. So see how I said that getting that moved out of the way, that'll open up so we can get into that engine a little bit better from the bottom. Yeah. Unfold it. turn the air compressor on.
Yeah.
That's what I should have, but it's gonna be kind of noisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, until it airs up. Yeah, go ahead.
Pause the video.
Nah, just we'll let it go.
So you have another belt on this here.
Right, that would be the drive belt for the rear end.
Yeah.
So we
I'm getting ready to disconnect it right now.
okay.
I'm going to leave it on the rear end, just take it off the pulley for the engine. Let me have the, So what we did was we actually removed the belt for the deck off the PTO, and then there was a couple of pins that had cotter pins in it. There was one here, and then there was another one connected up here for your rise, which you can't really see that from there.
One on the front.
And then there was another one on the front that connected to the front of your deck here, and they were just cotter pins that had to be came out. And then there was a couple of washers on there. And then what we are doing now is we are actually removing the belt that is right here. This belt right here that goes back to your drives. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to adjust these pulleys right here. These pulleys just they just move. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. But yeah, they just rotate in, and it gives you some slack on your belt there. That's rotate in that way, which gives you slack there for your belt. If we just hit that with air to zip these two pulleys off to get the belt off.
All right, we can do that. I'll grab the air gun and we'll take them off. Okay, what we did here is we took the nuts off these pulleys for the tensioner, so we can get the belt off, and then we're just loosely fitting them back on so we don't lose the nuts or the bolts, or yeah, so we don't lose all of the parts.
Use a little cleaner.
It's definitely sitting for a minute.
Yeah.
How's the bearing feel on that?
Oh, smooth.
Smooth? Good deal.
Oh, yeah.
Good deal.
I didn't check the other one. You want to check the other one?
Nah.
We'll check it.
I'm sure it's probably fine. Yeah, we'll check it when we go back together. Now, I know everybody's going to be looking at the YouTube channel and seeing that we just have a jack underneath this, but just letting you know,
I can bench press this mower.
we could easily bench press this mower between either one of us, so it's not a big deal. Next we're going to do is we're going to get this pulley out of the way, and we'll catch back up here in a second. Alright, what I did was I took this PTO pulley system off, pulled that off, took the bolt out of it and dropped it down. So now that we can get that pulley, get to this pulley right here and take the belt off so we can finish pulling the engine out. We'll be right back when we get that part off. Alright, what we're doing now is we're going to take these engine bolts out, and there's 4 of them. I already took one out. I'm going to take all 4 of these bolts out of there. There's one I've already taken out, and we're going to take these 4 bolts out, and then we're going to lift this engine off this frame and get that belt off that pulley. It seems like that's the way to do it at this point in time, so that's where we're at. So we'll be right back after a few minutes. Well, that's the thing. It still has like a whole bunch of little fingers, metal fingers bolted, so I can't get the darn thing to. So I'm thinking now if you can pull it back towards you that way a little bit, push it that way a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's right. Now Yeah, it should be able to pull it right up out of there now.
It's all done?
Yep, it's off. There it is. You got it?
Yeah.
I'll say, because I know it ain't light. Fairly heavy little tube. Yeah, get the air chuck, will blow all that off of there. Got a heck of a mess to clean up now.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah. We'll get her down. All right. Now what we need to do is get this pulley off this engine.
And spray with a little double D40 like we already have. We'll just hit it with a little dose just again, just in case.
And it should just, yep, pop right off there. Good deal. Now we just got to take the other one off the other engine and put this one on.
And just in case you are wondering, it's already self-slotted for the key to go down inside that shaft right there. There's a indentation. I don't know how well you can see it. Does it look good?
Good deal.
Can I see it?
All right, I would have videoed that one, but that was a little harder coming off. We had to hit it with a
little bit of MAP gas.
A little bit of MAP gas here, and heat that up, and we had to use a puller to get that off of there. Now we're just trying to clean it up a little bit, and before we go on with the other pulley. So that's what we're doing now. As soon as it cools off a little bit and then we get it cleaned up, we'll come back and put the pulley back on. All right, we're back. We've got everything switched over now. We got this in here back on. We switched the oil drain tubes. We took the one off of this engine here and we put it on this engine. And we took the one that was a lot nicer of the two and put it over here on this one, so we did that. We also noticed this donor engine, the dipstick tube is bent, and the shroud up here is the plastic shrouding is cracked. This one over here on this engine, however, is in good shape, so we're going to steal the dipstick tube out of it and the shroud, plastic shrouding off of it, and switch it all over to this engine. But we're going to do that after we install this engine back into the frame of the lawnmower, and then that way it makes it a little easier to work on switching parts over and stuff. So we'll be back after a bit. All right, hold on. I gotta get down there so I can got that belt back on. All right, go ahead, drop her down in there. Hold on. You went too fast. You have to lift it back up just a little bit.
I still gotta, hold on, I gotta step over the jack here.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Gotcha. All right, it's on.
Yep.
Yep, it's on. Now we just gotta get it to set down in there.
Wind the exhaust up here.
Oh, that's what holding us up. Yeah, I was wondering.
There we go.
All right. Now we just gotta. Those must have got bent just a little bit or something.
What's that?
The exhaust, the pipes.
I can back huh?
Try to get some of these bolts started here real quick.
Go
ahead, set it.
Which way do we gotta go?
Well, I need you to.
I see it.
Well, you got to pull it. You stuck my bolt when you lifted it.
Huh?
You lifted it up when I was trying to start a bolt, and now it's stuck in there.
Okay, so which way do you want to?
I don't know because I can't even move it now. It's like wedged in her bag, so you're gonna have to pick the whole thing up. There it goes. Okay, now it's back there.
There we go.
Looks like the engine needs to go forward some.
Some?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the engine needs to go forward a little bit for some reason. It's like the exhaust is from it being out, like they got bent that way a little bit, so it's shoving the engine this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That was not meant to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely.
So this bolt hole looks lined up here.
It's not. All of it needs to go towards the front. I wonder if we took, instead of lifting it up.
Oh, that one's in there. That's on point here. This one right here.
No, it is not. You can see it from here that it's not. It looks like it, but it's not.
That's right.
It's not. Trust me. I can see it that it's not. Hand me that pry bar, and I'll see if I can't push it forward a little bit to get these started.
Make sure it's not on anything. Is it on a wire over there? Yeah, pull this wire up out of the way.
Here, let me see it. I see it. I think I could probably manipulate more down here.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking. We'll try it anyway. If not, well, we'll try something else. It ain't budging.
No.
It's not budging at all. And this right here's plastic, so we don't want to pry on that. Yeah, we're gonna have to stitch that down here. All right, we got the engine in, and it wasn't exactly very easy. It didn't want to line up. We had to do a little bit of adjustments on the two exhaust pipes here. I think from where it was sitting, it must have bent them a little bit. But we had to use a little persuasion, and we got it all in there. So far, everything seems to be going smoothly now. So he's just working on getting the belt back underneath there, the drive belt. And we're gonna go on from there. And when we come back, it may look a little bit different on the top. We'll be back here in a minute.
Can you raise that jack up a little bit more? That's good. That's good right there.
What's that?
She's all down here.
I got you. You got that, all the pulleys and stuff back on?
What's that?
All the pulleys and stuff are back on?
Yep, pulleys are back on, pulleys are
Good deal.
spinning. Belts tight tension on it, now it's pulleys are still.
Good. All right. Yeah, I'm getting this, I gotta take the top piece off up here. I'm not doing it yet.
PTO back on.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm, loosening this. Well, I just dropped the bolt. Oh, I see it. It didn't fall very far.
So I know you put that. There was that shaft part that came off. Did that come through? Did that go through this little?
Yes, that goes, the little shaft part, yeah, that kind of all goes up in there. I was going to put that on once we
Okay, I can wait.
got everything else back
I just
together.
didn't know if you wanted me to get back down here.
Nah. I don't know if we'll get it running today or not.
I think we will.
You think we will?
Yep.
Man, we've got a lot to do before we get to there, I'll tell you that. We got to still find out the whole field.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an 8mm or if they're 7s, but we're going to find out here. All right, they're 8s.
Where did that marker go?
What's that? Oh, it's up there on the, I put it on the foot step right there where your right hand's at. There's a, the bar's there and the bolt is actually back in the frame.
Yes.
All right, well, we ran into a few snags here. The carburetor that came with this motor has a different hookup. So we had to take carburetor off of this and the carburetor off this one here. And we're going to make, well, we're going to take them and make them one carburetor work for this engine. So we're going to move around some parts to make it all work. At least that's the game plan anyway. So this is running, video's running a lot longer than we thought it would. So we're going to call it a day and come back and continue on this thing and see what happens. Hopefully it goes together and it runs. Till tomorrow.